If you're looking for a housing co-op home, you're not alone. CHFBC's Find a Co-op service is one of the most popular features on our website. To get the most out of the service, there are a few things to remember. First off, although we offer information about housing co-ops across BC, CHFBC itself does not play a role in member selection. That's up to each individual co-op. CHFBC doesn't receive or review membership applications. Second, although we do our best to provide current information, we rely on submissions from housing co-ops. Things change. You'll likely find the most up-to-date information from the co-ops themselves when they have public websites. Thirdly, there really is a strong demand for this kind of housing. It can take time to find a housing co-op home, and even when there are waiting lists, it can take months or even years to reach your name. With all that in mind, how can you best use the Find a Co-op service? Think about your household's needs and plan your search accordingly. How many people are in the household? Most co-ops will try to match family size with home size. A single person won't be eligible for a 3-bedroom townhome, and a family of 4 will be better suited to a 2 or 3-bedroom home than to a studio apartment. Where do you want to live? Our search tools let you focus on a particular municipality or even particular neighborhoods in larger communities. Maybe you have pets, or you are looking for communities for those age 55 plus. You can filter your search results to match for those kinds of conditions. Also, accessibility is a big concern for many. You can filter for accessible homes too, but remember that definitions for accessibility have changed over time. Co-ops may define accessibility with older standards. One other filter worth explaining has to do with the term RGI. RGI stands for Rent Geared to Income. Most co-op members pay housing charges, the equivalent of rent, based on the break-even cost of housing. But some co-ops allow low-income members to pay less than that, a percentage of their income. The maximum RGI housing charges are typically 30% of a household's gross income after income verification. Co-ops can afford to do this with the help of government rent supplement programs or because some members internally support low-income households. Unsurprisingly, RGI homes are usually harder to find than co-op homes that pay the break-even housing charges. On the right-hand side of the Find a Co-op page, you will see a map. It displays the locations of co-ops that meet the selection criteria. Most of the markers are in purple, representing nonprofit housing co-ops. A small number of markers are blue. These represent equity co-ops. Nonprofit housing co-ops usually have minimum barriers to entry. The share purchase is similar to what housing charges would cost for a month, and the share purchase can usually be reimbursed when you leave the co-op. The cost of equity co-ops varies a lot, but would be much closer to what it costs to buy an apartment in a strata building. If you click on one of the map markers, you will see the co-op's name and a Read More link. Click again for more details and sometimes photos. If a co-op looks promising, you can add it to your shortlist, and that can be sent to you via email. When you're ready, please follow up directly with co-ops on your shortlist. One final note to remember, some co-ops require an application fee. Do check the co-op's instructions for that, and to check whether you need to confirm your application interest periodically. Good luck!